What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I'm going to be answering a question that a lot of people have been asking me, and instead of just answering everybody individually all the time, I wanted to make a video on this. And this is regarding whether or not Modern Warfare 2 is also unsafe to play like Black Ops Cold War. There have definitely been some claims going around the community, but I did a bunch of digging and research into this, and I wanted to share the results of that. However, before we get into this, just a brief note, because I know a lot of people are going to be talking about it. When it comes to the whole Nickmercs situation, I simply don't want to discuss this with any depth on this channel. I personally like to focus on the game itself and things that directly impact the game, not the politics of people or organizations on Twitter, and I just ask you guys to respect this. There are plenty of places to have those discussions. I don't want this channel to be one of them. And with that out of the way, let's get into the topic here. Just a quick recap. With Black Ops Cold War, about a week and a half ago, I made a video mentioning that there's a tool going around that will allow players to boot you from the game or send you error messages in game and also obtain your IP address. And then with that IP address, they could potentially do other nefarious things like DDoS you or dox you or maybe even swat you, although for the most part, for the average Joe, that's not likely to happen. Those are more so things that are typically targeted towards streamers or YouTubers. But still, of course, many people don't even want the potential of that happening, so obviously most people will want to play it safe when it comes to that and stay off Black Ops Cold War. Now, last week, the provider of that tool was hit with a cease and desist from Activision, and they said that they would be complying, although there were some rumors going around that they just sold that tool to someone else and it's still being hosted. That I haven't been able to confirm, but Call of Duty also mentioned last week that they are aware of these exploits, and investigations with partners began last week and are ongoing. So at this point, while that initial tool provider was taken down, the vulnerabilities still do exist in Black Ops Cold War, and as a result, if you want to play it safe, I'd still recommend staying off Black Ops Cold War. Now, for the main topic today, there have been several claims in the community that this tool is also working with Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2019 and Vanguard. And that's what I wanted to investigate today because I've had a lot of people asking me about this. And the first big tweet, so this is the one that really blew up in the community, is from Rara, who I'm familiar with. I've seen his name floating around in the community over the years, but I don't really follow him or keep up with him or anything like that. But in this tweet, he does claim that this is also working for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. And then he provides a few screenshots showing this tool being used in Cold War. These are the same screenshots that I saw that prompted me to make that Cold War video. And he also provided a screenshot of a forum conversation where someone mentions there's a tool for Modern Warfare 2, but there was no link provided or even name given to the tool or anything, so I was unable to track anything down further. It's literally just one guy claiming that there is a tool that exists. Additionally, under that tweet, Rara reposted a video showing how this tool is working against somebody in Black Ops Cold War. And then after they got hit offline in that, they tried to log into Modern Warfare 2, and they were unable to do so at the time. This brings me to the second tweet that was also floating around regarding this topic. This one was from Dino Bino. You guys might recognize him as the guy that plays with a recorder. And with him, he ran into a very similar situation. He was playing Cold War, and he was getting booted from games and kicked offline. And then when he tried to log into Modern Warfare 2, it was a similar situation, although he did mention that after some time, he was able to get onto the Modern Warfare 2 servers. But he suspects this was due to the fact that he was playing Cold War first, and he got hit on Cold War. I guess I should also mention, going back to that Rara tweet, he did also claim they can get your account banned and even rat your PC as well. That one I haven't been able to find any backing for whatsoever. I have been able to track down videos of that tool in use, and there's absolutely nothing in there that suggests they'd be able to ban your account in any way or hack your account in any way. Although this is a great time to remind you guys, if you haven't already, I'd highly recommend enabling two-factor authorization on your Activision account, just to give you an added layer of security if this is something that you're worried about. And when it comes to all of this, I've done a bunch of digging. I've been trying to find that tool that will work in Modern Warfare 2. Obviously not for me to use personally, I would never do something like that, but just for me to be able to report on accurate information. And I haven't been able to find a single piece of evidence of a tool like this working in any modern COD outside of Cold War. And I think a lot of the fear from this that's been spreading is just due to the fact that people did get hit while playing Cold War, then they tried to transition over to Modern Warfare 2, and at least for a little while, it seemed like their account was still affected in some way through this tool, and they were unable to connect to the Activision servers on Modern Warfare 2 for a period of time. I've yet to see any evidence of anybody being hit on Modern Warfare 2 without playing Cold War first. And as a result, after doing this research and really looking into this, since I can't find any real evidence of this happening in any game aside from Cold War, at least modern CODs aside from Cold War, I'm personally not letting this stop me from playing at the moment. Now, of course, it is possible there is a very hidden underground tool that hasn't surfaced to the public yet that allows people to do this. But again, I haven't seen any evidence of this, and therefore I'm not going to worry about something that may or may not exist. I will definitely be monitoring the situation, and if new evidence does arise, then of course I will react accordingly. I'll make a video letting you guys know about it. I will probably stop playing, or maybe I'll have to play with a VPN or something so I can still do my job. But as of right now, I just wanted to share with you guys that I haven't seen any evidence whatsoever that a tool like this is currently out there for any modern COD outside of Black Ops Cold War. And therefore, as far as I can tell, Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, Vanguard, and Modern Warfare 2019 are all safe to play. Of course, I can't say with 100% certainty, and if you want to use an absolute abundance of caution, then sure, you play at your own risk, you can avoid playing Call of Duty altogether. I'm personally just following the evidence, and this is what the evidence led me to. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Just want to keep you guys informed, give you guys all the information that I've got at least, and that I'm working with. Also, I'm still eagerly awaiting to see a tweet or an update from Call of Duty letting us know that the vulnerabilities have been patched for Cold War, because I'd love to hop back on and play some Cold War. But at this point, I'm still staying away from that particular game. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.